Burnout is something that most people have felt in their life before. Working day and night trying to get a promotion until there's no desire for the raise and the check? Burnout. Grinding a game 24/7 just to find that the game feels dull and uninteresting after a week? Burnout. You might have heard the phrase before, too much of anything is bad for you. And this goes for junk food, politics, games, sex, work, and even water is harmful to either your physical or your mental health. Yet, grind culture continues to grow in popularity, promoting this never enough mindset. This leads to people giving all they can just to feel like a failure once the weight on their back pushes them to the ground. So, how can we expect to achieve anything if there's no one teaching that we don't have to be a slave to our goals? I experienced burnout firsthand these past couple of weeks. Work and final was taking up pretty much all of my free time, yet I was still trying to squeeze in making videos and my other hobbies, and it got to a point where it got so bad where I just had to drop everything else except work and finals. I was just studying, work, sleep, repeat. And this affected me mentally like hard. It felt like my train of progress just got derailed completely and all my previous efforts meant absolutely nothing. It sucked. This is an emotional reaction that can't be helped, especially with the internet always showing the great feats that everybody else is achieving in comparison to you. But now that finals are over, I'm finally able to look at this through a new perspective. And the truth is, humans need breaks. It only makes sense. Look at why we sleep, why we eat. We need to be rejuvenated. And if someone is expecting to optimize performance to a sustainable yet efficient level, then it is absolutely necessary to still take breaks so that you're allowing your body and mind to catch up. I'm talking to you. Take working out for an example. There are periods throughout the year where it's advised to take a week off of training. This isn't merely to do for the sake of it, but rather it's been proven to aid training and results. It's not wasting time, it's recovery. So doesn't it make sense to apply this with slight adjustments in other areas of life? My videos are a source of pride for me because they show growth, not necessarily in numbers or production quality, but it shows growth in my personal self by showing what I go through, like a journal entry. And when I'm making videos so consistently, things that are happening in my life slowly diminish, which in turn leads into running out of ideas for this channel since it's so personally intertwined. Luckily, the short hiatus allowed me to experience some shit. So now I have more ideas for videos. As for working out, I was starting to get very burnt out to the point where I would just go into the gym and do a couple of sets of one exercise just so I can say that I went. Right now, after the extended break, I'm pretty amped up to get back into the gym and continue to progress. My other hobbies that are mainly information based were starting to get really dull, really repetitive, and really daunting in general. This break allowed me to just forget about all of that. Like, it didn't necessarily majorly benefit this area, but it did allow me to take a break, which allowed me to rest up, gain motivation to do these hobbies again. Because since the hobby is so intelligence based and so knowledge forming based, it gets really exhausting after a while. So taking breaks is really important for this sort of thing. And now I'm able to have fun again while doing it, which is really what a hobby is all about. Breaks aren't bad for you, and it's important to realize when you might have a bit too much on your plate. So it's alright to occasionally drop things just if you have too much going on. It allows for more balance and allows for a better mental state. Thank you everybody for listening to my rambling. I am finally back. Bye bye.